had so far this month. And some of the worst affected areas have been Cumbria and North Wales, where we've had substantial amounts of rain, much more than you'd expect really in the whole of February. In fact, 14 inches worth in Capel Curig in North Wales, and about 5 inches of that has fallen in about the last 24 to 36 hours. Now, as we've seen pictures earlier in the news, there has been some severe flooding, particularly in West Yorkshire, in Ilkley on the River Wharfe, and also on the River Vyrnwy, not too far from Welshpool and Shrewsbury. So here we could see footage later on. It does look as though some places will see some nasty conditions. An update then on the flood situation. There are now 3 severe flood warnings. That's 2 in West Yorkshire, 1 on the Powys and Shropshire border, but over 90 flood warnings now, and that number has just been escalating like mad through today. So a reminder of the flood line: 0845 988 1188. Now, thankfully, the weather has improved in central areas with some sunshine, but it's still pretty dull, wet and misty across some southern areas. The rain slowly easing down towards the south coast, but I think you'll be lucky to see any brightness before dusk here. But elsewhere, I think some sunshine, but some squally, thundery showers, especially in Northern Ireland and more western and central parts of Scotland. The far north of Scotland here, just cold and wet, some sleet in Shetland. And what a contrast in temperature, 3 or 4 degrees in Lerwick, but around 13 on the south coast. But a strong, gusty southwest wind, gusts to over 50 miles an hour. Now, change in wind direction, bringing a change in weather in the next couple of days. Good news, eventually a northerly pushing our fronts away southwards, bringing much drier weather in, but colder weather. In fact, there will be a frost, I think, from Wednesday night onwards, but at least we can look forward to high pressure for the end of the week, so much more promising conditions, dry with some sunshine, possibly a front bringing a little rain into northern Scotland, and that drifting away into the continent by the end of the week, but it does look much better. Now, whilst our weather turns colder, it's also going to turn significantly colder across Europe, first in the north and then across more central parts of Europe. Widespread hard frost and some snowfall as well. Anyone planning on a ski holiday, if you're heading off on Saturday for your week skiing, it does look much better across the Alps, so ski conditions improving. But before I go, just a recap on our conditions, Anna, because we've got problems at the moment with severe flooding in West Yorkshire and on the Powys-Shropshire border. We'll continue to keep you updated on BBC One this afternoon.